Hello and welcome. Soda bread is one of the easiest and quickest breads to make. Instead of yeast, it's made with baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, and when the baking soda meets the buttermilk, it's the bubbles formed that give this bread its lift. Preheat the oven and prepare your baking sheet, and then start by adding 3 cups of whole wheat flour into a large mixing bowl. Then add in 3/4 cup of plain all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of baking soda or bicarbonate of soda and 2 teaspoons of salt, and mix all the dry ingredients together. A traditional Irish soda bread only contains about 4 basic ingredients. That's flour, buttermilk, salt, and of course the baking soda. There are some slight variations region to region, and my recipe uses mainly wholemeal flour with a small amount of plain flour, and I do add a little bit of water to the dough as well. Next, pour in 1/2 pint of buttermilk, which is equal to about 1 3/4 cup, and then add in 3 ounces of water. And then, using a spatula, work the mixture until it starts to form a dough. And the main thing is not to overwork the dough, otherwise it will yield a heavier bread. So as you can see, the dough is a little dry, so it needs a drop more of buttermilk. If you find it's too dry, then you need to add a little bit more buttermilk, and if it's too sticky, then just add in a sprinkle of flour. And use a little extra dusting of flour to make handling easier, and lift up the dough once it's ready and transfer onto the baking sheet. Pat down the bread round to make it flatter, and then using a knife, score a deep cross on the bread, and this will allow the bread to breathe and rise evenly as it bakes. And then bake in the oven for about 40 minutes. And you can tell when the bread is ready. It will be a golden brown colour, and it should sound hollow when the bottom is tapped. And once the bread is out of the oven, move it onto a wire cooling rack. As you can see, the result is a golden crust, a dense but soft loaf on the inside. This bread can be wrapped and frozen for up to 3 months. I hope you've enjoyed this video recipe, and thank you for watching.